I'm a singer, darling of the masses. Stewart's the name, singing is the game.
VH 1-to-1.
He's the coolest. There's nobody cooler than Rod Stewart. The way he dresses, the way he acts, the way he sings. He has a very, very distinctful voice.
What's your first memory of Rod Stewart?
When I was 14, I fell in love with him.
Some guys have all the love. Some guys have all the pain.
When I first came into this business when I was 18, I thought, if this lasts for about 8 or 9 months, I'll be really pleased. So, you know, all this 20-odd years later.
London, ready, baby.
I've always been a big
Hear the man in evening clothes. How he got her, I don't know. I don't know that. Old man, he ought to see him go. Twisting the night away.
If it's being in the fast lane, or it's a terribly old cliched expression, yeah, I've been there. I've done everything I've wanted to do. I've had many marvellous experiences. I'm not saying I want to do it anymore, but yeah, I suppose I've lived the life of a fully-fledged rock star.
Take me back, carry me back, down to gasoline and where I started from. Take me back, carry me back, down to gasoline and where I
I was only listening to some of the old Jeff Beck records yesterday, and to this day I don't know why everybody raves about them, because I've never heard a singer like me singing out of tune and hitting so many green bum notes.
ain't superstitious, black cat crossed my trail.
Hey, guys.
I've woken up all morning such as this, and thought exactly the same as I'm thinking now. Every night for a year I've slept alone. My cold damn room looks worse than me. I got a fear of death that creeps on every night. I know I won't die soon, but then again I might. Just like water down the drain, I'm wasting away. And oh, doctors can't help the ghost of a man, that's me.
Oh, he was lurking in this club one night, and I think we were the last two people.
That's it. I came up and said, "Are you a taxi driver?" And you said, "No, I play the guitar." And you said to me, "Are you a bouncer?" I said, "No, I'm a
his
singer."
His elbow was sliding forward like that. I thought, well, I'll catch him just before it slips off the end of the table. And no, it was great. We met up in a club. We'd known him.
William.
Yeah, there's a London club where all sorts of things go on at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like Ron Wood was there, for instance.
Yeah. No, I had to find a vocalist from somewhere. I thought, well, I might as well get the best first, you know what I mean?
What a bad choice, old boy.
People get ready, there's a train coming. You don't need no guidance, you just keep on going.
I always liked American folk music. I was always in love with the likes of Woody Guthrie and Ramblin' Jack Elliott. So that's where I first heard the mandolins and dulcimers and the piano harp and things like that. And it was a natural instinct for me to incorporate mandolins. I loved the sound of mandolin. It was just natural for me. It wasn't an accident. I knew that a mandolin hadn't been used on a record, on a rock and roll record ever, and I couldn't remember one before Maggie May.
Oh,
influence on me has probably been Ron Wood, because he's silly, and I've probably been just a bigger influence on him because he's silly too.
Rod Stewart, first time I met him, he said, "Hello, face." We both had hair that stuck up. How you doing, Rod? Yeah, he's in hospital. He fell off his wallet, didn't he? Rod Stewart, R-O-D-E-R-I-C-K. It was very clear to me that he would become someone because he had a lot of style. It's a shame he's lost it now. Swine.
Me and Woody are like brothers, you know. I get ridiculous telegrams from him, and I send him telegrams of no importance. I got one about a year ago to tell me that he'd finally decided to quit the Faces and join the Stones. It's 1975 he left the Faces, but we share an identical sense of humour, which I don't think many people can really get in on. They think they're in on it, but they're not, you know.
Your love is fading, can feel your love fading. Woman, it's fading away from you, 'cause your personal touch has grown cold, as if someone else controls your very soul. I fooled myself as long as I can feel the presence of another man.
You had that magic thing for a few years, and we should forget about it. You know, for us, the Faces, to get back together and try and make a record now would be a ludicrous waste of time.
Why?
Well, because the magic isn't there. We've all gone off in different ways. We may even play our instruments in a different way. You know, it's an ingredient that's probably not there.
Ever since I was a kid at school, I messed around with all the rules. Apologized then, realized I'm not different after all. I was only joking, my dear, looking for a way to hide my fear. What kind of fool was I could never win, never win.
I think people, when they think of Rod Stewart, tend to think of the hairstyle first, and the nose, and the voice, and forget that I've written nearly all the songs I've ever recorded. I've written nearly 200 songs. It's so funny because it's such a hit and miss thing. You know, sometimes you think you're writing the chorus and you can't get anything to go with it, so you turn that into the verse and you think of something else for the chorus, and sometimes you just have a title for a song and nothing else. And a lot of people think you have to, you know.
It's great body, great songs.
Rod, I've seen just about everybody, and I really, really believe you're the best. Sincerely.
It's like going up before the guillotine every night to go and do a show, you know. It's like being fed to the lions. But I enjoy it because it's so unpredictable every night. You never know what reaction you're going to get from the crowds. You never know how the band's going to play. You never know if your voice is going to work. You know, but above all, I just love seeing live faces out there. You know, to send 10 or 15,000 people home happy is probably the greatest experience you could ever have. Well, I don't know. Anyway. Feel an absolute physical wreck, but you see those 18,000 people out there, that's what brings you up. There's no drug or booze in the world can do it like an audience.
very sad when it's over, really. It's almost like making love to 10 or 15,000 people and suddenly you're wished away and you're back in your hotel room. It's all over. It takes me 5 or 6 hours to come down from every concert. And when a tour is finished, it takes me months to get over it. It's tremendous. I'll have a little drink, shall I?
Bring over son, you're almost surrendered. We'll put the speakers in the window and we'll go.
But we definitely would all be down the toilet if we weren't with black music, that's for sure. I would give my right arm just to see Sam Cooke perform. I never even saw Sam Cooke. I saw Otis Redding perform, because in those days he used to just come on and sing for 15 minutes. I was in tears. I just cried my eyes out when he was playing in London.
Did you ever meet him?
No, the voice is about as good as it's going to get now. It really is reached to, I hate to say this, but it's just, I'm knocked out to listen to my own voice, and I never used to be.
Oh, I'm paralyzed, the night being really great. Noticing your face was thin and pale. I found it hard to hide my tears. I felt ashamed. I felt I'd let you down. If the mandolin couldn't change a thing, couldn't change a thing.
The voice. I think that's probably what I've contributed most, is the originality as far as rock and roll performers go in my voice. I'd like my voice to be remembered. And then obviously the songs, and after that, me nose and me haircut. I'm going to tell you what I do. First of all, I wet it down. I never use shampoo. I use a little bit of soap, right? Towel dry it, and I go like this, viewers, like that, and I dry it like that. Just dry it upside down, and then you spray just a very, very strong lacquer, just in on the roots, just at the roots, not all over it. And that's how I do it. And I've been doing that for 49,000 years. Millions of mistakes that I've made. As I said, you have to make mistakes to get it right. Sometimes I wish I'd never recorded You Think I'm Sexy, but everybody, the public love the song, so that's what counts. I think a lot of people thought I was writing about myself when I wrote that song. You know, and I was asking everybody, do you think I'm sexy? When it isn't that at all. It's in the third person, that song. But I certainly went through a lot of criticism. But I think everybody does. I mean, everybody puts their foot in their mouth once in their career and gets stabbed in the back.
It's so hard and mine been broke 1,000 times each time you break away. I feel you're going to stay.
It hurts you when you get criticised, I tell you. Especially when you work so long putting a record together and you put your heart and soul in it. And it's you know, they flush it down the toilet. You never get used to that. You never get used to that. The record is yours, your statement. That's what makes it such a challenge. That's what it's a marvelous, marvelous business to be in. It really is. It never ceases to amaze me.
I love you. Yes, I do. This so hard.
And it's just unbelievable how his music attracts me like no other music I ever heard before.
Love Rod Stewart. Love Rod Stewart.
Is it just his body that you're attracted to?
Yeah, no, his music is great.
Across the street, the river runs down in the gutter. Love is slipping away.
I've seen them come and go. I really have seen a lot of people come and go, and I've survived, and a lot of us have survived. And I would dearly like to think it would be the music above, you know, flashy clothes, funny haircuts, or whatever.
How are you enjoying married life this time?
It's wonderful. I mean, she's a tremendous lassie. She just tonight gone off to Paris to work. She's a model. By way of a change, how did I say that? No, she's wonderful. I mean, I love her dearly. She's changed my life tremendously.
Today's award, Lola Province Music Award. You take that. See this going with the leak, can't you? We've had a good friendship, and today's all about the man and the talent, and the man and the voice, and that's entertained millions and millions of people. Rod Stewart!
These are going to be very interesting years, I think, for the likes of, you know, like of Bowie and me and Elton and Jagger and everybody else that's over 40, to see what the next 10 years is going to hold for us. I think as long as you're not up there trying to make out that you're 16 and that you've matured in some way, otherwise I would hate to just become a parody of myself, you know. So that would be up to you to tell me if I ever did.
You mean I should call you up?
Yeah, call me up and say, Rod, time to forget it.
And I wonder how you would react if I called you. You said that.
Bugger off, I'd say. It's difficult to sing about 16-year-old long-legged birds. You can't do that for the rest of your life. I think I'm trying to grow up with the music a bit and sing. I really couldn't complain. I really can't see myself doing this when I'm over 50. I mean, that's ridiculous. And I said that when I was 30, you know. I think I'm very responsible, more responsible now than I've ever been in my life. But there's really still a kid in there who always wanted to get out and do ridiculous things. And that should never be killed off in anybody. We should always let the childlike spirit come forth. Do you not think?
I had nothing to do on this hot afternoon but to settle down and write you a line.